You think I'd raise kids with someone stuck treating Medicaid trash? My fiance said that during our clinic's charity dinner. I took off the ring right there and said, good, you just saved me a mistake. I run a community health clinic in the East District. We treat anyone who walks through our doors, regardless of ability to pay. My fiance, Bridget, worked in luxury real estate, designer everything, always networking, always calculating status. We'd been together 3 years, engaged for 8 months. The fundraiser dinner was at the community hall to raise money for a mobile health unit. Local business owners, patients' families, even the mayor showed up. Bridget worked the sponsor table like she was closing million-dollar listing. I was giving a presentation about our free vaccination program. During the reception, a prominent donor approached us and mentioned he'd heard we were getting married. He smiled warmly and said, Reed's doing incredible work. You must be so proud. Any plans for little ones? I laughed and said, we'll see what happens. Bridget was holding her wine glass. She didn't just answer, she performed. Kids? She said loud enough to turn heads. You think I'd raise kids with someone stuck treating Medicaid trash for poverty wages? I didn't spend 3 years waiting for him to get serious just to end up in some rental raising discount clinic babies. The donor's face went pale. Conversation stopped mid-sentence. Even the catering staff froze. I looked at Bridget calmly, slid the engagement ring off my finger, and placed it on the table between us. Good, you just saved me a mistake. Excuse me? We're done. Your things will be boxed by Monday. Don't come back to the apartment. I walked back to the podium, thanked everyone for coming, and finished the presentation. Behind me, Bridget stood alone at that table, holding her wine glass like a prop with no script. The next day, I changed the locks and had her belongings professionally packed and stored. Bridget wasn't the type to fade quietly. Within a week, anonymous Google reviews started flooding our clinic. 1-star ratings claiming dirty facilities, misdiagnoses, rude staff, all posted from accounts created that same week with 0 previous activity. Then came the formal complaints. Someone filed reports with the state medical board claiming I'd violated patient privacy and prescribed medications without proper documentation. Every single claim was fabricated, but each one triggered an investigation. My office manager traced the complaint submissions. All came from an IP address registered to Bridget's real estate firm. She'd used her company laptop to file false reports under fake names. While she was typing lies in her glass office tower, we had a tuberculosis outbreak at the homeless shelter. 43 people needed immediate testing and treatment. We worked 72 hours straight setting up quarantine protocols and coordinating with the county. A local news crew filmed a segment about our response. They interviewed patients, showed our mobile unit in action, but someone sent the station an anonymous email claiming I'd mishandled infectious disease protocols and endangered the public. The station pulled the story pending fact-checking. I had every protocol document, every county health department approval, every patient consent form. I didn't send them immediately. I waited. My attorney sent cease and desist letters to Bridget and issued public records requests for all her complaint submissions. Within 72 hours, the fake Google reviews disappeared. The medical board closed every investigation with 0 findings. 3 weeks later, the county announced a grant to fund our mobile unit for 3 years. The press conference was at City Hall. Bridget showed up with her broker and 2 city council members she'd sold properties to. She actually cornered me in the hallway before it started and said, all this attention probably helped you get the grant. You should be thanking me for raising your profile. I looked at her evenly and said, the 43 people from the TB outbreak are here today. So is the shelter director. Want to tell them how your fake complaints helped? For the first time, she had nothing to say. She had to stand there while patients she'd called Medicaid trash gave testimonials about how we'd saved their lives. She tried one final move after the cameras left, blocking my path to the door. You humiliated me in front of the whole city. You're going to regret making an enemy of me. I've got patients waiting, I said quietly.